Okay, gang, I give up on YouTube, on going live on YouTube. I did it once, but for some reason I cannot get it to cooperate with me. I tell it to go live and it keeps going around in circles for me. So I'm going to have to play with that. Hopefully I can make... Hi, Kathy. I hope you get on here. I'm going to have to make time to play with YouTube until I figure it out. But for now, and I'm trying to find myself live here, and it's not happening. So I played with this earlier today and thought I had it figured out, but it will not let me go live on YouTube. It keeps going around and around in circles. So I'm going to go live here. There I am. Okay, boy, that was a long ways away. Hang on a second. Oh, and it did not. There I am. Okay, boy, that's weird. Okay. Hi, Collie. Hi, Kathy. So like I was saying, YouTube is being really finicky for me. I guess I got to find an online class for YouTube to figure it out or something. But, okay, so I'm just, for the foreseeable future, I will be on Facebook. And I will worry about YouTube later. Let me just take a bite of my dinner. Hang on just a second. Almost done. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so I'm not going to show you the sample because it's made out of copy paper. I'll go quick. That's all I'm going to show you. I'm going to use the Wild Bunch. This is the product of the month for June. Unfortunately, this is no longer available. This is the first product of the month that sold out before the end of the month. And it actually sold out, oh gosh, like a week ago. But I'm hoping that someday they'll bring it into a catalog because it's so freaking cute. But that's what I'm going to use. And I'm going to use Hydrangea Hue. And I think that's Smoky Slate. And this designer series paper will be available in early July. It is called... let's see here. It is called Violet Dreams. I'll just give you a little sneak peek. I think I may have shown it to you. Well, I had it out at my card class, so those of you who were at my card class saw this. But that's what I'm using. Okay. So I will give you the dimensions as I go along and see what we can do here. All right, so it's an 8.5 by 5.5 card base, the usual size. And on the inside, we need a mechanism that's going to flip things open. So this is the mechanism, and I'm going to show you how to do it. So this piece is, I'm looking for my, there it is. I buried a lot of stuff here that I need. Sorry about that. Okay, so this piece is, and I know I have it written down here, 4 3/4 by 4 1/4. And we are going to score this. I'm going to score it at 1/4 on each edge. I have the long edge perpendicular. I have the long edge, I'll do it on the top, against the top, slightly longer, 1/2 inch longer. All right, then what we're going to do is we are going, whoops, that was good. Well, first, let's score at, let's see, so half of 4 3/4 is 2 3/8. I think that looks right. So we're going to score there. Then we're going to score from the 1/4 inch score line diagonally to the other one, the 1/4 inch score line at the bottom. And we're going to flip it around and do the same thing, going the other direction. Okay, make sure I've got it right. Oops, almost used the wrong one. Okay. I think that's all I need that for. Okay, so let's get this folded. I'm going to fold it both ways. And we're going to fold it at the angle here. Both ways, just because I'm not sure which way it goes because I've only done this once. And then this way. So I will be posting this when I'm done, well, after I have a Feldenkrais class to go to first. Then I will be posting this. I'm going to cut the 1/4 inch flat corners at an angle. Okay, get rid of those. All right, so what's going to happen is this. Let me see if I can get that. I didn't get it perfect, so there we go. And then these flaps are going to fold inward. Okay, so this is going to go inside this. Hi, cat, do not claw me. And what's going to happen is I'm going to put glue. Actually, I think I'm going to put tear and tape on these, and we're going to put them down here. Actually, probably what I'll do is do this. Put it down. I have to have it as straight as possible, though, and then we're going to open it. So let me go ahead and do that. Let me use glue, because then I can move it around if it's not right. Poke this. Excuse my reach. Okay. Who else is watching? I only have Kathy and Collie, but it says 3 are watching. Okay. So, being careful to only get it on the little flap. Okay. And I probably should have creased those too, but oh well. All right, and I'm going to put it here, do my best to get it even. Let's see here. It looks more even. We're going to have to give it a couple of seconds here to make sure it adheres. Okay, so there we go. I don't think I have it. I want it to open further than that. Yeah, I really do. So, good thing. Yeah, that one's adhered. Oh well. Guess we're going to make do with what we've got, aren't we? Okay. Oh, it does not want to stay adhered to this side. Oh, shoot. You know what? Yeah, I made a mistake here. Because, oh boy. Before, and that doesn't matter because I need to put these on. Where'd the other one go? Right there. These are going to go on here, like so. And actually what I did was I cut them so that I can put them up against the center, and they'll be centered on the other 3 parts. Because the video I watched, they used a whole piece in here, but I feel like that would make the crease really bulky. So I decided to do it this way. So, let's see if we've got any tape left on this. Yes, we do, a little bit. Oop. I know it's not how I usually tape, but all right. This is going like so. Right up against the line. Beautiful. And then this one. Yukon Quiet. It's going to go up against it on the other side. Lined up. There. Closes beautifully. Then, no, that's for the front. Then we're going to put this on. So let's try this again. Only this time, I want to get it right. So when I did it for my sample, I actually folded the edges in and put it down flat. Made sure that my crease, my center crease, was on the center line. And do this. Let's Okay, I'm going to go ahead and rub them a little more. Don't worry, that's not going to show. There we go. That's what I want. So that's the best way to do it. I should have put this on the outside first, but I'm going to work on the outside next. Okay, so in this stamp set, there are so many adorable things. Let me put this stamp set over here so you guys can see it. Put it up there in the corner. I'll work here. And I need the Hydrangea Hue ink. And I'm going to work. Oh, where are my rubber pads? My silicone pads. There we are, because I don't want to get ink all over the paper. All right, so we're going to put this down here. Ah, sorry guys, my like I said, I don't. Woo! And it just flipped itself over. Sorry if I make you dizzy. Oh boy, I definitely need a new setup, and I will look into that. I promise. Okay, and then I want to just put these two at the end here, which put them right here on the end. Beautiful. And then I'm going to do the same thing at the top. Put it over a touch. There. Okay. So we have a snail, a Highland cow, a koala, and a penguin. So I am going to put the Highland cow and the koala on the outside of the card using the new hybrid ink, because I should get in the habit of using the new hybrid ink. I'm going to put him, oops, he doesn't look like he's fully inked. Put him here. Still not fully inked. I did get an ink refill for this. That one looks fully inked. I'm going to put our Highland cow right next to him. Beautiful. Then we are going to put, where's Hi Friend? There it is. I'm going to put Hi Friend. Maybe I'll put Hi Friend in red, because I'm going to put a little heart between them. This is real red. And a little heart. There we go. Okay, let me wash these guys off before I get to coloring here. I wish my koala had gotten a little bit darker, but that's all right. I don't like that he didn't get very clean. Oh, well. Okay. So I'm going to make my koala blue, Hydrangea Hue blue. And he's going to have a light, crisp cantaloupe nose. So let's start with that. And I think I will also put crisp cantaloupe in his ears. Now I know that koalas aren't really blue, because I have actually held a koala before when we were in Australia or New Zealand. I think Australia. But it's just too cute to pass up using Hydrangea Hue on a Hydrangea Hue card. So okay, let's do a little highlighting with the dark. Everywhere that there would be shadows. I think this would be darker right in here would be darker, and then here would be darker. Okay. He's pretty cute. Oops. Gotta color it in with a lighter one. All right, and for the Highland Cow, I know, I love the cow too. He's adorable. And the Highland Cow is going to be done in deep 200, and that's not it. That's not it, so it's got to be the one in the middle, and bronze. So I'm going to do his body. No, I'm going to do his nose in bronze and his hair, whatever you would call this. I was going to make that darker to make the nose lighter, and actually I could have, oh well, doesn't matter. Let's do his tail in bronze. His horns will be ivory. You'll see it came out a little gray because the hybrid ink didn't dry completely yet. All right, let's see what we can do here. Oh, I guess I could close the red, couldn't I? Okay. So because I'm using a darker color on him, I'm going to highlight with the same color. Just going to go back over some spots. Down here, a little down there, right here. But I also want to put, I'm going to erase a little bit up here. I'm just going to give him a little lighter spot here. I don't like the way it has an outline around it. Let's do this. Looks like I dropped water on it or something. And that's not my intention. Okay, so that's going on the front. If I can figure out what I do with the card. There it is. All right, so that's going on the front here. I already love it. Oop, that's way out. Oh well. Ooh, what did I get in there? Little piece of something. Probably grass from my kitty cat. All right. Went to my grandson's kindergarten graduation this morning. It was so cute. They sing some really cute songs. Okay, so now for the inside, I have these two Secret Sea. Where'd the other one go? Right there. And these are going to go here, down here and up there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some glue here. Oops, be careful, Wendy. And put that one on. Just got to make sure that it lines up with the crease because you want it to open and close. Ooh, that's almost too close to the edge, but it's not. Just almost, not quite. Okay, There's one. Now we'll put the other one on. And these, let me get you the dimensions on these in a second. These are 4 3/4 by 2 1/8. Oops. Open. All right, now to decorate those. So I have these four. These four are, it's going to make it extra thick, but I guess that's okay. These four are 2 1/8 by, nope, these are 2 by 1 3, nope, these are 2 1/8 by 1 3/4. 2 1/8 by 1 7/8, sorry. And then these are 2 by 1 3/4. So these are what I'm going to stamp on, and we're going to stamp the snail, who just barely fits on here. You know what? I'm just going to use this. Okay. Just make sure that the stamp is good and inked up. He's just going to fit. I might actually put him at a little angle. And I need to have this under it so I can see. It's too much with it white on white. I'm just going to have him go across. All right. Well, not great, but it will do. I could use a black pen and color it in. But... All right, and then the penguin. And let's make sure we get him really good too. Okay, oh, I got him too much on one side and not enough on the other side. Let me stamp him off somewhere here. Do it again. Oops, get off of there. Okay. Well, wish me luck. There we go. That's not too bad. All right, we'll color those in real quick. And I am using Secret C for the penguin. And I think I'll just use the light Secret C on him because there's not a lot to color in here. The nice thing is I don't have to wait for the ink to dry because it's pretty close to the same color as what I'm coloring. And I also forgot that I need a color for his beak and his feet. So let me get that. Let me get Timid Tiger for that. Timid Tiger. Okay, and for the snail, I'm going to use pecan pie and darling duck. I'm going to make his body darling duck, kind of a slimy snail color, although I could have used the ivory. That would have worked too. Or I could have used basic beige ink pad and blender pen. All right, and then snail shell is going to be fun to highlight. Quick and easy. At least it's not a lot of coloring tonight that you have to sit and watch. And the dark. And we're going to go here. And then edges. It's always going to be either lighter or darker around the loops. And go back to our darling duck. Let's highlight underneath the shell a bit. And let's put light secret C in his antennae. All right, now for the other two, quick and easy, we're just going to stamp them. One of them is going to say just a little note, and the other is going to say thank you for all you do. I'm going to do those in hydrangea hue. There we go. Clean this up real quick. I see my penguin is not. He's got a little problem around his eye. It's just going to stay there, I guess. Got most of it off. Okay, so now we will quickly put these on these. Wait, there it is. Okay. Oops, I didn't quite get that on right. Oh well, close enough. Wendy Originals. I'm Wendy. Anything I make is original, right? I think I just used up the last of that tape. Yep, that's right. I got another one loaded and ready. Oh, lots lighter to use too. Okay. Make sure there's no tape sticking out. Yep, there is. We can't get this better. That's better. All right, and then our two little critters. Your little 16th inch around. 16th of an inch around. And oh, I know. Wait a minute. Before I do that, I was going to color his body in ivory. Whoops. Careful around that black. I think I will probably go back to using Memento just because it's easier to use. But I won't give up on the hybrid black because it's a great idea to have a hybrid ink pad that you can use on either type of thing. Wait a minute. I see a lot of tape sticking out from under there. Okay. There. And then this one goes up here on the top one. Make sure I've got it right. Yes, I do. Like that. And we'll put this one over here on this side. And then our little penguin. Goes down here. And last but not least, our thank you for all you do. This is a really cute teacher thank you card. And this is where I got the idea because my daughter was going through all my thank you cards to pick out cards for Bennick's teachers. So I'm a little too late for him to use it this year. All right. So Hi, friend. Just a little note. Thank you for all you do. And there you have it. This is what I called a quad pop-up fun fold card. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Sorry, only 2 people were watching. I know I'm getting lots of people confused with flipping between YouTube and Facebook. I'm going to give it one more try next week. And if I can't get on successfully and easily, I'm just going to, from now on, continue to do them on Facebook and then upload them to YouTube. All right, so it is a little wide. You probably have to put extra postage on it because it's probably a little bit more than a 1/4 inch thick. Maybe not, but I love it. I think it's so cute. Thanks so much for watching, you two, and anybody else who catches this later. Be sure to say hi so I know you're here. I've kind of given up on the freebies because I don't seem to get enough people. Oh, rats. Oh, well. I don't seem to get enough people to give away. So if ever I have 15 replies within 24 hours, you can be assured that I will be giving something away. I will check every week. And I will check also here and on YouTube. And if I have 15 replies between the two, hopefully more than that, then I will definitely. All right, let's see here. I guess I just got to fix this myself. Stampin' with Wendy. I can't fix my email address and everything because there's not enough room to do it. But okay, all right. Oops, get that back up there. There we go. Don't flatten it out like that. So it's nice it sits like that. So, okay, thanks guys for watching. I really appreciate it. I will see you all next week. Have a great week. Happy stamping.